Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going deep underground. We're going to uncover some of the true unsung heroes of our infrastructure, that hidden network that keeps our cities running cleanly and safely.
You know, the answer is way more complex than you might think, and it's literally right there, just beneath your feet. It's a vast, intricate network of very carefully chosen pipes.
So, yeah, let's dive into this world. And believe me, these aren't just simple tubes we're talking about. They are advanced materials, every single one of them engineered to solve a really unique and difficult problem.
And choosing the right pipe, that's not just some minor construction detail. Oh no, it is an absolutely critical decision that impacts how well the system works, how long it's going to last, and even the health of the entire community it serves.
Okay, first up, let's meet the new kids on the block, the modern plastics. This family is known for being flexible, super lightweight, and just incredible when it comes to fighting off corrosion.
In this group, you've got three key players, and you've probably heard of them. There's PVC, which is pretty much a household name. Then you have ABS, the tough black plastic, and HDP, the flexible specialist.
PVC is really the all-rounder of the plastics family. It's the one you're most likely to find in your own home's plumbing. And why is it so popular? Well, it just hits that perfect sweet spot between cost and performance.
What's so genius about PVC is that it's low cost, but it's also amazing at resisting all the corrosive chemicals you find in sewage. Plus, and this is a huge advantage, its interior walls are super smooth, which means waste flows freely, and you avoid those nasty, nasty clogs.
Okay, next up is ABS. You can think of this one as the tough one. It's that black plastic pipe, and you know it when you see it. Its whole deal is strength and durability, especially when things might get a little rough.
Its standout feature is high-impact strength. So, what does that actually mean? It means it's way less likely to crack or get damaged during installation. That makes it a super reliable choice for projects where, failure is just not an option.
And finally, let's meet HDPE. This is the most flexible member of the plastic family. I like to call it the gymnast of the pipe world, because it can literally bend without breaking.
And that flexibility, that's what makes HDPE a total game changer for challenging terrain. It can handle shifting soil or just bend right around obstacles that would completely shatter a rigid pipe. That saves a ton of time and, of course, a ton of money.
All right, now let's switch gears and turn to the heavy-duty classics. So where the plastics are all about flexibility, these materials, these guys are all about sheer power, resilience, and just incredible longevity.
This team is made up of three absolute titans of the industry. You've got cast iron, the strong and silent type. Then there's clay, the ancient warrior. And finally, concrete, the absolute weightlifter of the group. So first, cast iron. We're calling this one the bodyguard of the pipe world. It's all about providing incredible strength and serious protection for the most demanding jobs out there. And it's not just strong. Because the material is so dense, it's also incredibly quiet, which is great for muffling the sound of, flowing waste. Plus, that high heat tolerance makes it exceptionally resistant to fire.
And get this, with a proper installation, these pipes are built to last. We're not talking about a few decades here. We're talking a potential lifespan of over a century. Just incredible.
Now let's talk about clay, the ancient warrior. And I mean ancient. This is a solution that's been around forever, but we still use it today for one very, very good reason. It is unbelievably effective against chemical corrosion.
But while it's incredibly durable against harsh chemicals, its main weakness is physical damage. Things like aggressive tree roots or shifting ground can be a real threat if you don't take the right precautions during installation.
Okay, but what if you need maximum, totally uncompromising strength to handle just an enormous amount of weight? Well, that's when you call in the weightlifter of the group, concrete pipe.
These pipes are specifically designed to withstand the immense, constant weight of traffic. We're talking roads and highways. That's why they are absolutely essential for major public works projects. So, we've met all these amazing options. How in the world do you pick the right champion for the job? Well, it all comes down to matching the pipe to the arena.
And really, it breaks down pretty clearly. For residential stuff, you're usually going to favor the plastics because they're cheaper and way more versatile. But for those huge, large-scale public systems, you absolutely need the raw strength of the classics, like cast iron and concrete, to handle all that immense pressure.
So you see, the big takeaway here is that every single pipe is a specialized tool. And understanding the difference, that isn't just for plumbers and engineers. It's truly fundamental to building safe, efficient, and durable communities that are actually designed to last for generations.
And that leaves us with one last thought, a big question to chew on. Our entire modern world depends on these hidden networks. So, are we choosing the right materials to build for the next 100 years? It's something to think about, both for the parts of our world we can see and for these essential, unsung heroes working tirelessly just below the surface.